Okay, I'm gonna start recording. Hi, Ellie. Oh, oh no, they said running out of time, upgrade. I'm not gonna include that. Hi, Ellie. How are you today?
Hi again.
So this is this.
Yeah, we were talking about how we interpret events in our life and how our interpretation becomes our reality. It's not what really happened, but the way we see it. We tell the story about it. And I wanted to share about a dream that my mother had when I was few months old. She had a very vivid dream that she came and saw that my older brother and I were in sort of a body of like a very small jacuzzi of acid,
Oh wow.
and we were melting down. She
Oh,
said in the dream she screamed and ran out to ask for help. And a holy man with a brown robe appeared out of nowhere and inquired, "What is it?" And she said, "Please, please help me. My children are dying in the acid." And the man comes in and pulls his sleeves off and kind of cook both of us and takes us out and says, "Here, your children, they are okay." And my mother said that in the dream, she knew who that holy person was. And it was a dream that she had told me so many times. I was only a few months old. Then, when I was 8 months old, I had three deadly infectious diseases at the same time. This is 1948 in Tehran. And I heard that penicillin was just introduced to the market. The doctor said this baby will not survive. This is, too much infection, and there's nothing we can do about it. The only possibility is that if you find a penicillin injection. So my maternal uncle had a car at that time, and he went from one pharmacy to another, bless his soul, and he found the injection of penicillin. And they brought it in and they gave me the injection, and here I am.
wow.
Uh, and something similar happened to my brother. I think he was on his bicycle and fell into a creek of water, like was taking him. And my mother was saying that even all the doctors said this baby will die, I knew because of my dream that you're going to be okay. And my mother, in spite of all the severe traumas that she had experienced in life, has a strong intuition sometimes and has had a few dreams that had been very, very interesting to me. And I always remembered that dream and kind of felt, or my interpretation of it was that my life was saved, like I was watched over, that there was a reason for me to be here, or a calling, or a mission, some kind of service that I'm meant to do. Um, when I was reading about Maya Angelou's life and the experiences that this woman had very early in life, abandonment, severe sexual trauma, and the person she became, um, bringing hope and inspiration to millions and millions of people around the globe. It was like she was watched over, in my mind. Um, so that has given me um, a motivation. It has inspired me that just keeping it present in my awareness, because after that there had been many other ones that I truly felt watched over at different segments of time in my life, that whenever we have time I would love to share that. um, my husband and I have been together for 52 years, and he feels that everything is random. um, there can't be any kind of what we say a divine order, because there is so much suffering in every corner of the planet. And arguing, if you feel you were saved, what about millions and millions of people who suffered and killed violently? Was someone watching over them? He's such a loving, kind person. Then it's like, um, if there is a divine energy, loving energy, it should be for everyone, and it's not on the planet, on the physical realm. So how do we make sense of that?
Yes, that's the difficulty. How do we interpret the things that are happening even today in the world? Um, Sometimes you have no words for what's going on. Mm.
I'm hoping, or remind me, that both of us had a severe accident, car accident, that it's just unbelievable. In a car that we were standing still. um, I mean, that would be another story for another
We'll save
time.
it for another time.
But
Thank
even
you.
experiencing that, I walked away feeling we were watched over. And he said it was just random, it was an accident. So I'm sharing that in saying that how we interpret that really makes a difference. Because again, some people say, like, if we pay attention, um, there are ways of being in alignment with our soul journey, that if we are likely to be more in peace with ourselves and have meaning in our life. And if we are not in alignment, we are more at risk for feeling anxious, fearful, stressed, um, angry, hateful, when when that alignment is not there.
Do you have any general advice for people, uh, how to actually stay in alignment? That I think that's the challenge.
My friend, no advice.
Okay. Yes, that's, I think it's the best idea because everyone has their own circumstances to interpret.
um, I I really don't feel advice. It hasn't worked for me. Uh, it means that someone else assuming that they know what works for me. How do we know that? I don't. And that had been one of the challenges as a clinician for me.